Yeah,
I don't know. Go get your own sayings.
I can't say that. That's just too many vowels. There's too many vowels and too few consonants in that word. But the words I can say are the two player names here. We have in the lower left position the Zerg player, AGAHam.
And in the top right, as our purple Terran taking that first game by storm, we have uThermal. Not traditional. You cheeky bugger. Confusing us all there. But, yeah, we should write some words for them to say, like rhombicosidodecahedron. See how much fun they have with that.
Yeah, say dodecahedron. Yeah.
Not just that, a rhombicosidodecahedron, which is like 324 sides or something stupid. Yeah.
That's basically just a sphere. Like, let's face it.
Shh,
Let's face
if
it.
you look, no, actually, it's a ball with loads of spikes coming out of it, because that's how you have so many sides on it.
That's pretty cool, but let's face it. It's
just a circle.
It's just a circle. Until next-gen consoles come out, like Xbox and PS3 gamers couldn't actually tell the difference between that and a sphere.
No, God no. Well, they can't tell the difference between anything. They're too busy
They can't.
looking at all the brown pixels of Call of Duty.
Are you trying to say that console gamers can't actually differentiate basic shapes?
What? No. Who? What? Where now? I think you're confusing me with someone else in chat.
Okay. Sure. Of course, console gamers are the part of every PC gamer's jokes, but for the moment, we do just have a Rax opening out of uThermal. Meanwhile, from AGAHam, he's getting down a hatchery because even on Neoplanet S, you go hatch first against Terran.
Yeah, you have to, and I mean, this is a map that everyone loves to hate, with the weird pathing and the ring around the rosies and the hard to take third base, so...
To be fair, the one good thing about this map is every game, pretty much every game I see on it, always leaves you scratching your head afterwards, just being like, what did I just watch?
Definitely, because it is, you get such abstract games in it.
Just like, what was that? What happened there? How? Why?
Go back to normal StarCraft.
But, of course, that makes things more entertaining for us as casters. Of course, it's not that bad. We are exaggerating because, being commentators, we have to try and make everything seem extreme. Even when we try and say, Muri Patroon.
Muri Patroon.
I just said it in a Scottish accent there.
Muri Patroon, you wee little lad.
Oh, this is brilliant. Like, when these VODs come back, people are going to get all of this out of context. The fact that we're interacting with the stream chat, and we'll be so confused, greedy. They're just not going to know what's happening.
Yes, and, well, that's the penalty that they have for not watching it live.
It is true. Now, in terms of what is going on live, though, traditional, or should I say uThermal, is taking his command center, so it's a 1-rack CC. He's taking double gas afterwards. The standardish of standard builds. And for AGAHam, he's got 1 gas, 1 pull, 1 hatch. Just good.
Yep. Standard play from both. Bunker is going down slightly earlier this game, and I mean, you've got to expect that from the rush distances. I mean, you don't want him to suddenly swarm you with speedlings and have to go on to game 3. But as that CC finishes up, so does the bunker, and those Marines are just going to get in their nice little, tiny little armoured bunker and be ready to protect that newly made expansion.
And that's fine. I don't have a problem with this. You do have the rotor on its way though for AGAHam because two base all-ins are quite beneficial.
Yeah, here we go. Oh god. Is this gonna end up being a roach speedling? Ooh, a burrow, fast burrow play. Ooh, I like this. I like this a lot. We did see this at the start of HOTS, just at IEM, the first event before the game came out. And we had seen like Ghosty user use like early burrow timings and like trying to do some cool stuff with it. It didn't work out too great, but I mean, he was trying new stuff and it was cool to watch.
Anytime you try new stuff, it's cool to watch. I love new stuff. It's so much more exciting than old stuff.
And I mean, I was watching a Dota 2 cast earlier of the Chinese League, and one of the casters said, you just get this involuntary bias to that person then in this game, because you're like, they're doing something interesting, therefore I'm gonna root for them.
Always, yeah, it's like Fuza as well. Fuza, when he was playing up against, no, who was he playing up against? I can't remember now, but it was a Western Wolves player, and he just two racks so often, it was hilarious. And everyone in the chat was rooting for Fuza.
I do like Fusey. He's funny. He's really
He's funny. His tweets are hilarious. And he's actually quite a cool guy. But as we can see here, we've got roaches on their way out. We've got Zerglings already coming as well.
Yeah, uThermal's going for mech as well. He's building a second bunker, so he knows this is coming. He's got siege tank on the way, and to be honest, I think he's going to be fine to hold it.
Yeah, you've got to be rather cautious about this on Neoplanet because Zerg players don't want to try and take a third. So many units coming in. SCVs have got to get pulled relatively quickly, otherwise the bunker will fall. And once that bunker goes down, you're in a terrible position.
Yeah, I know. He has got the second one behind it, and it is quite a tight natural, but definitely wants to keep that wall up for as long as possible. Siege tank is coming into position, however, and this is just going to make such a huge difference. SCV pull comes in, and with the siege tank there, you can burrow all you want, but you're not going to save those roaches. And now these roaches are stuck there. Like, God, what do we do?
We could unburrow, but we would die.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're now stuck there. He's going to unburrow. At least one will instantly die, and blue flame. So we might be seeing a blue flame timing here. Just getting that siege tank out to protect against that roach wall in, but not coming forward to repair the bunker. Dropping back into the one behind it, but...
Oh, nice push. The tank now out of range. The SCV's getting pulled to try and stop the roaches from escaping. There goes down the burrow, but there goes down the scan. And uThermal.
Oh, good block there.
Yeah,
really good block there.
It's really good.
And now he's got Roach Warren, yes. He's got his burrow and good barracks block at the third base. So there's no transition for this for the Zerg player, and we're going to see a blue flame Hellion bust. And if he's not careful, and he hasn't walled off the naturals. No
if he's
spine.
not careful, and he's not being careful.
Well, no, he hasn't. No wall off with the Evo chambers. No.
There is a macro hatch there.
There is, but he's going to kill so many drones. I'm excited.
This is very exciting. Drones are going to get barbecued. Both potential third locations have been blocked off with buildings. That's frustrating. And yeah, blue flame Hellions, good against drones. Bad against roaches.
There are some roaches out, but they're going to be out of position. They're going to kill the barracks off there. No, turning around and coming home and saying, you know what, maybe it would be better if I just tried to defend. But there you go, big blue flame Hellion drop in the main, and oh god, so many drones getting roasted. More coming in through the natural, going to the natural base, and oh good god, let's watch the work count go up. 22, 24, and picks up 2 Hellions and gets out there. Oh, 3 Hellions actually. So yeah, still no third base from the Zerg. 24 drones killed. He has the macro hatch, but he's so far behind now.
35 drones to 50 SCVs. Plus the third command center, nearly done before the third hatchery base is even started.
And on top of that, he's going mech. So he could stay on 2 base far longer and be in a much better position against the Zerg.
The Hellions coming back in, and a lot of drones are lining up there. But only a few more going down. There's the pick up though, boost into the main. Boost. Oh, he's going to save the boost. Is he going to mine? Okay, roaches splitting. Good move there. Nice AGAHam.
Yeah, but it's one of these things. He's now forced on the defensive. He can't think about pushing out and maybe trying to put pressure on the front of the Terran base. And sneaky drop, just dropping outside, getting quite a few drones there.
The drone kill total now up to 35. Currently seeing 38 drones in total against 57 SCVs. The third orbital command is completed. The third hatchery, only a quarter done.
And we're going to see a big Hellion tank push here, and there's not going to be anything he can do to stop this.
There's nothing you can do in this situation. It's a meching force, which is ahead in supply, ahead in income, soon to be ahead in bases. Just amazing spot to be in.
To be honest, he doesn't even need siege tanks. He can just DPS down these roaches perfectly fine, and he seems to be what he's doing. Takes out the Widow Mine there, so does get something out of that. But roach speed isn't quite finished yet, and so he just can't run away from these tanks. And oh god, more drones coming. And they're all stacking up on the mineral walk as well, and oh god, this is just getting worse.
The drones all died. Spoiler alert.
A drone meets a Hellion. The outcome is the drone dies. Sorry, I just ruined it.
Just ruined it. That's what happened. Like, once there was a lovely love story between a Hellion and a drone. Needless to say, one of them got burned from the relationship.
Oh god.
But
play with the fire if you can't take the heat. And god, he did the perfect thing here. Kills the third and just turns around and goes home. Because he knows he's got this, and actually can now scout this Raven.
He's just like, I got tanks. If I get them back and siege them up, you're not going to be able to do too much.
Yeah, because he has his third orbital, hasn't moved out. Very good decision here. Just using it to make SCVs, and we have another Hellion run by going to come in as the Roach Force moves around the top. See, this is the ring around the Rosie.
And the Hellions are just, oh, there's like
there's nothing.
queens
There's
here
no
to
wall off.
defend.
There's no spines, and the Hellions are going to kill everything. Meanwhile, the Roaches are going for a YOLO
Oh
push.
no, look at them all bunch up!
Oh god.
Oh, the drones.
The drones are dying, the Roach is going for a YOLO push into siege tanks, and it's not ending well for them. All the Roaches going to die. And, oh god. There we go, Agaham GG, 66 drones killed at the end of that game. Well done, uThermal. You honestly deserve